Restricted units is today's challenge. Every single one of our players who has submitted a replay has had to announce at the beginning of the game 5 units that they are not allowed to use, including one core unit, which is, of course, a Zealot, Stalker, Adept, Zergling, Roach, Marine, or Marauder. So we're going to have to see how these games do turn out. Thank you very much for hanging out, guys. Before we get into our first game, announcing the topic for next week's challenge. Of course, this is iCast Your Freaking Awesome Replays, or ICYFAR for short, where you send me replays playing a challenge very similar to Day 9's Fun Day Monday, and hopefully I cast them. So next week's challenge is going to be Basetrade. Simple. Just send in your best Basetrade replays. I don't know how you're going to force base trades to happen. I figure they already happen a decent amount on ladder, so just send me in your best games, and I know we're going to have a blast casting those next week. Oh, first time clicking on the scene, so it goes a little bit black there while it picks it up. Let's dive into our first map of the day, guys. Let's not dilly-dally. Spawning up here in the top left-hand side of Belshire Vestige, our red Zerg, and a guy who's been featured in more ICYFARs than any other player. It is Steven. Steven always goes above and beyond when it comes to finding ridiculous ways to play the challenge. He says, I don't like lings, roaches, hydras, mutas, or vipers. Okay. Okay, that's his restriction, guys. He's gone and taken 2 of the core units. Hell, the hydra is pretty much a core unit as well. So he's going to have to do like spine crawlers and all sorts of stuff like that. We're just going to have to say like spine crawlers, infestors, maybe swarm hosts, especially roaches. Of course, his opponent down here probably isn't playing the challenge. Usually these are just replays from ladder. So as we go on, we figure out which player did submit them. Big shout out to Eon Blue, my moderator, for being the one who does sort and select the replays for me. But thank you everyone who submitted and didn't get your replays in. We had a lot of really good games this time, I've been told. So if your ones didn't make it in, then no problem. So this is Huayang. Steven's already beginning the banter. Huayang scouts out, sees it's a hatchery, a fast hatchery first opening. He's going for a barracks gas opening back at home himself. So pretty standard fare so far from both players. Of course, I was hoping we'd get at least one replay like this, where someone went crazy, chose to use pretty much none of their core units, and just showed us something very creative. And I figured people would do it and just cheese and do proxy hatches or cannon rushes or something like that. But it looks like Steven, no sign of proxying a hatchery, no sign of spine crawler rushing. Might just be teching straight up behind spine crawlers and queens into those higher tier units. Keep in mind, Zerglings aren't allowed to be built at all, so even this very first Reaper could be super annoying if these queens aren't on point. So Steven's gonna just have to keep an eye on everything. He's already building a spine crawler at the front, preparing for the inevitable annoyance that is going to be the Terran harassment. Dealing with that without Zerglings. Already 2 gases in the main base. Okay, yeah, Steven's going to tech super hard here. Maybe just go like 2 base Infestor or something like that. Huayang's going to come on in. Starts to see that spine crawler. Realizes he's up against some weird stuff right now. He's going to come in, try and grab a drone here. Good spore save there by Steven. Oh, the other drone. Also a very nice second spore save. Steven on point right here. Still good damage from the Reaper to force those. Delay a bit of mining time. Waste a little bit of minerals there. But nothing as bad as actually directly killing the drones. Meanwhile, back at home, a factory and a second barracks are down for Huayang. Extra Marines are building. The spine crawler there deflects the Reaper. I believe it got headbutted once. Has to pull home in order to heal on up. This Reaper's just going to keep roaming about, and that lair's already starting up. So now there's the big question mark is hanging. What is Steven going to go? What tech exactly does Steven want to build off this? I think Swarm Host would be a pretty decent choice as well. Huayang is getting a starport back at home. Of course, Banshees would help equalize things. I don't think mutas were... No, mutas were restricted as well, so it's no mutas either. Oh my god. Corruptor Swarm Host Infestor, anybody? That's pretty much all that's on the cards for the Zerg right now. The Reaper escapes barely with his life. Gonna be a wall off going up for Huayang. And looks like it will be medevac production out of here with maybe a delayed stim out of this barracks and just going for that. Yeah, looks like some typical kind of double marine drop sort of play. Infestation Pit and Burrow are on the way for Steven. Alright, yeah, maybe some Burrowed Infestor Harass, some Swarm Hosts, all the sexy things we love to see. An Engineering Bay is on the way. Huayang going to be starting up these medevacs. Stim is on the way. Decent little Marine count starting to build on up. Creep is starting to spread out. A third base will be going down soon. How the hell will Steven deal with this? Okay, he's building a Baneling nest. So he's decided he can make Zerglings, but only if he turns them into Banelings. I can get behind that. As long as he never actually fights with a Zergling, I can keep him qualified. That's alright. That's acceptable. Infestors already are on the way. No pathogen glands, interestingly enough. Yeah, no upgrades in that production tab just yet for either player. In that upgrade tab, sorry. So there we go. 8 Zerglings are on the way, but these are Baneling Zerglings. If any of those start like chasing down this Reaper, he's in trouble, man. I'm gonna have to give him a yellow card if these Zerglings fight this Reaper. But no, it looks like the Queens are gonna clean that up. The Reaper didn't really see anything either. He did not get in range to see that Infestation Pit. Still has no idea what he's up against. Hasn't spotted the third base yet either. Looks like a double drop is gonna be heading across the map now. Still about 35 seconds until Stim finishes. So this drop isn't going to be too deadly just yet. Huayang at home getting a nice wall off on the natural, continuing to build actual Liberators now. Double upgrades are on the way. Continued Marine production. And probably combat shields after that. The medevacs are going to boost on into that main base. Queens are here, Infestors are here. They don't have enough energy for Fungal though. Nice Baneling hit there, and then another good Baneling hit. Oh my god, Huayang didn't evacuate, wanted to save that last Marine, lost the full medevac. A great defense by Steven so far, and Steven's getting out of control. More and more Queens on the way. Oh my god, yeah, mass Queens. This is what you do, right? Restrict yourself from the core units and you just mass Queens. Right now we've got the Shark Squad making its way across the map. Steven's just gonna go for some insane harassment right now. That's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. Yeah, Steven always finds a way to go overkill with these challenges. He never just accepts like the easy way out. Oh, Liberator Harassment's gonna be coming in up here, but there's already a Spore Crawler on the way. Those Infestors could not get through that raised wall off. Huayang defends well for now. But that Liberator, yep, does get rejected. Good defense by Steven. Drones go back to mining. Not a single kill, just a little bit of lost mining time. A few more Marines come across. They've got the SCV with them. Oh, that's a badass SCV. He's got a cigar in his mouth and a drill in his hand, and he is ready to fight some Zerg. Nope, he's pussied out at the last second. Runs back to the edge of creep. Marine's going to stim on in here. Oh, these Banelings do not have Baneling speed. Nice Marine micro. Huayang on point right here. Oh, does manage to snipe down all those Banelings as well as a Queen, but the Spine Crawlers have managed to finish. He's going to try and engage those. Oh, the Spine Crawler one-shots 1 Marine, 2 Marines, 3 Marines do go down. These extra Queens do engage as well now, and Huayang, oh, goes for the boost. Is thinking about picking up, but no, actually just going to jump on top of this Queen. Going to get a drone there as well. Huayang finding some really nice damage here. Oh, but the medevac goes down. The Fungal lands. The Queen will clean up these last few Marines, or at least I think she will. Yeah, she'll beat that. Ugh. Headbutt. Third command center is almost, it's beyond halfway done right now. These Infestors all came all the way home for that defense. So the harass has not really started here for Steven. This missile turret at the front is so fantastic from Huayang. More and more Marines are on the way. 2-1 upgrades are on the way. Keep in mind, oh, he did make pathogen glands now. What do we got? 9 Infestors, 6 Queens, and 60 drones. It's just Infestors and Queens. And the thing is, that's actually not bad against this composition. It's not bad at all. Creep spread starting to get on out. I don't know if he'll be able to defend this 4th base, but these Infestors right now, not really finding an opportunity to do damage. There are Infestors burrowed in that main because, oh, a Liberator there. Managed to get 5 kills. Not bad. Very nicely done. Steven cleans it up. He uses a lot of energy to do it. And meanwhile, Marines coming in on the right-hand side. Huayang's going to take down an Overlord. Maybe going to start clearing up a little bit of creep. Just going to spread for the moment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this third's exposed though. Infestors are going to find that exposed third now. There's no wall-off blocking them this time. And are they going to go for the kill? Oh my god, he's going to go for the kill on the command center. He's actually just going to go and spend every single bit of energy on those infested Terrans. The command center is going to start running out of there. It's going to try and escape. It's going to run. Oh my god, it's not going to make it. It's not going to make it, man. The command center goes down. Infested Terrans blast that. The Marines run over to fight, but they're just dying. These infested Terrans just tearing through them. At the same time, the Marines run in on the right-hand side. Fungal lands on top of everything. Infestors and Queens making mincemeat out of Huayang's army. A few Infestors do go down there, actually. And, oh man, he actually killed a few drones on that third as well. So, at the end of this, Huayang's supply is actually still good. If Huayang can get a third back down, keep the upgrades going, he will be able to roll on through this. Hive is now done, though. There are 1-1 upgrades on the way. Of course, Steven can go into Ultralisks now. Ultralisks weren't on his unit restrictions. Just Vipers, Zerglings, Roaches, Hydras, and Mutas. So Neural Parasite is also on the way. Of course, keep in mind, guys, you can't Neural Parasite a full medevac. I guess because you'd get to, you know, Neural Parasite too many units at once. I imagine if you do Neural Parasite a medevac, the one of the Marines just runs into the cockpit, shoots that pilot in the face, and then they let the co-pilot take over. So I imagine that's why you can only do it to empty medevacs. Gonna stim down this hatchery. 4th base goes down. But these Shark Infestors still looking for counter damage. The moment that 3rd command center goes down, Huayang is going to need to find a way to defend that. And we see now 3 base Zerg economy, Ultra Cabin on the way, 13 more Infestors on the way. Oh, these Queens taking a lot of damage. The Transfuse not going down fast enough, but 3 Spine Crawlers combined with Fungal, a little bit too scary for these Marines to engage on into. They are going to find another Infestor over here on the right. Doesn't land a Fungal in time. Another Infestor does get cancelled there by Steven just in time. A few Infested Terrans did go down on that 3rd base. Huayang desperately needs a 3rd base right now. +3 attack is on the way. That's going to help out a lot. Remember, these Ultras don't really have armor upgrades yet. Only 1 Carapace. So +3 attack versus just +1 Carapace. And actually no Chitinous Plating yet either. Those Ultras won't even do well versus Marines. The Marines will actually be decent at countering them for once. These Infested Terrans not really getting a lot done, just kind of pinning Huayang back, damaging these Marines a little bit. Huayang's got to focus on getting this base down. The douchebag Infested Terran blocking the command center from landing. I love the way the Infested Terran shoots his gun as well. He's just, yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up, man. And he just waddles around. Finally does get cleaned up. Huayang's gonna go for the 3rd. Does he know he's up against Ultras just yet? Steven still not with the greatest upgrades on these Ultras. He's forgotten Chitinous Plating. There's massing spines on the left-hand side as well. Trying to get up this new 4th base. Infestors are spread all over the map. Let's take a look at Steven's camera right now. He's got Infestors and Ultras here. He's got like 6 or 7 Infestors sharking down the left-hand side where he's already got 3 spread out. Oh, he's going to go for another wave of Infested Terrans. It's happening. No! Oh my god, he's stealing an SCV. It's blocked! It's blocked! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my... Oh... The Marines actually kill the Ultralisks, funnily enough. The Raven here doing a decent job. And man, these Marines with the medevacs just won't go down. They might actually be able to corner all of these Infestors. But no, the Infested Terrans will be able to back them off. We need an instant replay of that. That was so gross, guys. Holy crap. So, oh, it decided to rewind a full minute. Okay, let's fast forward. Instant rewind, replay. Oh my god, no! No! Oh. At least a fair few Infestors go down, but oh my god, so many Marines die here. That is just pure insanity. Oh my god. Brutal. Of course, all these Infestors will regenerate energy. They will be useful in the near future. Okay, he's going to grab that SCV again, realized it did get stuck, and now he's just going to use these Infestors to chain Neural and get that command center up. Steven did say at the start of the game, I like BCs. Remember in the chat log, guys, he said, I don't like Lings, I don't like Roaches, I don't like Hydras, Mutas, or Vipers, but I do like BCs. So he's taking the challenge to the next level here. Not only is he restricting himself from those units, he's also said from the beginning of the game, I am going to try to make this happen. I am going to try and steal your SCV and build my command center. But he's run out of neural energy here having to defend this. He needs to bring the other Infestors over from the right-hand side. It's going to take about 6 or 7 neurals, I believe. I think it takes like 6 neurals to actually fully build a command center. Huayang's spotting this as well. Huayang's going to stop this. I don't know. I don't know if Steven can make this work. He's still only got the 1-1 Ultras. No chitinous plating. This Ultra is going to get destroyed by this bio. A lot of these infestors taking massive damage. The command center goes down. Hua-Yang on point right now, but these fungals starting to whittle down those medevacs. The Raven getting dangerously low. I think that Raven is going to fall. It does fall. And it looks like Steven manages to hold onto this position. Does lose the command center though. Steven is finally starting up 2-2. This Ultra is going to go down. More Ultralisks coming in. Oh god, oh god. I think that might be too much, but it looks like he's going to pull back. Steven, are you going to play with your food? I think he's going to play with his food, guys. I think he really wants those PCs. So I'm going to use the fast forward function just for a second to see what madness he brings out next. Because I have a strong feeling that if we look at Hua-Yang's vision, check this out, he can't see anything. Okay, he's got a single Liberator on the left-hand side. He does have 2 Liberators on the right as well, actually. But, oh, Siege is up in range of a Spore. Might get a couple of drones. But, yeah, it's going to almost completely lose that Spore for free. Could actually Siege up on that gas. Oh, but that's not in range of the drones. He's going to do a nice, cute little drop there. We're going to have to see what he can make happen here. Just going to drop one in. Nice drone pull from Steven. Swarm hosts are on the way now. There are 9 swarm hosts out. There is also a Great Aspire and Corruptors 2-2 and chitinous plating on the way. So Steven's just going up to the ultimate army. He's gotten past the point where his restriction really hurts him. And he's just going to get this sick, sick force. Liberator and Marines do go down. The drop also very low. But it looks like Steven will just ignore that for now. And of course, Swarm Hosts finally going to get into action. He's going to be throwing Locusts in on the right-hand side. And when you're this far behind as the Terran, and then there's Swarm Hosts added into the mix, you are so screwed. There is no way to deal with these free units efficiently. Luckily, his 3-3 is already finished, so losing these engineering bays doesn't hurt him too badly, but oh my god, they fall quickly. And look at how fast these buildings go down. 1 engineering bay, a starport's going to go down, a tech lab for it will go down, as well as that second starport taking a hefty little bit of damage. Next wave of Swarmo is going to do even more damage to that production. Hua-Yang right now just lost his ability to build Ravens, his ability to spot these infestors as they roam about the map. He is just freaking out right now. He's got Liberators looking for openings up on that top right-hand side. Can't really find them. He's just going to try and kill a single Overlord, but no doubt Corruptors could head over there whenever they do feel like it. Swarm Hosts are just chilling at the back. Ultras and Infestors, once again, I think he's going to look to try and steal an SCV and try and get that command center going. He's got the tank down. The Ultras are coming in. Good positioning on this bio. The Infestors can't get the Fungals down. They don't have the high ground vision right now. You can see here, Steven, now he can see the high ground. Finally starts landing Fungals, but all of his Infestors are almost all gone. These Infestors are trapped. Yep, they're going to have to throw down Infested Terrans. And it looks like, oh my god, that is a lot of Infested Terrans. A huge army of Infested Terrans does go down. All the Infestors are kind of trapped right now, though. He needs to focus down that turret as he gets on out of there, but oh my god, the Infested Terrans, even with no upgrades, are actually holding on against this 3-3 bio for a very long time. The Ultralisk does go down. Hua-Yang's going to chase it. Does have a scan. Oh, 1 more Fungal does help save some of these Infestors, but he doesn't have anything else. If there's another scan ready, then all of these Infestors are going to go down. This is massive for Hua-Yang. Does get another one. The Infestors desperately trying to split, but Hua-Yang picks up a huge win here. Takes so many of these Infestors down. Steven has to retreat with his tail between his legs. However, Steven's got the 5 base economy. He's got the tech up. And he's up against just this kind of almost mining off some minerals Terran. And oh no, Swarm Hosts right on top of that command center. But he does lift it. Hua-Yang paying attention. These Locusts are just queued up. But oh, they're going to actually waste just on a few mules and SCVs here. So Steven not watching doesn't get the best value out of that. Meanwhile, Hua-Yang dives in on the left-hand side, actually snipes down that hatchery. This 3-3 bio doing work. Broodlords are beginning to morph. More and more Infestors are on the way. But yeah, this force is running out of steam. There's almost no medevac energy left. It's just a few Marauders and Marines left. Nice snipe down on that Infestor, but he's walking to the death zone. The Broodlords come in. The Corruptors come in from every side. Those medevacs are going down. Oh man, Hua-Yang went too deep, and he is going to lose these last remnants of his army right now. Marines and Marauders retreating, their tails between their legs. More and more Broodlords are morphing. Another wave of Infestors has come out here. It looks like Hua-Yang is going to have to back off. Corruptor's going to come on the right-hand side as well. Oh, it's Caustic Spray time, boys. Piss time. Unleash. Mark your territory, Corruptors. But it looks like quick reaction from Hua-Yang will lift up and move out of range of that Caustic Spray before it could build up the critical damage. Cute maneuver there from Hua-Yang. Of course, the way Caustic Spray works, it takes 5 seconds to power up, and then the damage just jumps up exponentially. Wasn't quite able to get that going just yet, though. Looks like these locusts, they don't actually have any attack upgrades, and there was enough bio there to just kill them before they could do much damage. So Huayang still trying to hold on to these 5 bases, trying to build more bio. A casual 25 more drones in the production tab because Zerg is Zerg. And Steven's like, yeah, let's just make more workers. Get that sick economy up. 27 workers are on this base right now. So that's, okay, this is why Steven didn't realize he had so many workers. This is that moment where you go, oh, I guess I lost more drones to liberate a harass than I realized. I've only got about 6 drones on my natural. And then you look at the replay and you're like, or the graph at the end of the game, you're like, oh, I had 96 workers this game. Where were they? Open up the replay, they're all on 1 gas or 1 mineral patch, and you just face palm so incredibly hard. Alright, Steven's going to push in. Looks like he's going to finish it up. He's been playing with his food for long enough. A great challenge. Did kind of peter out here in the late game as he's been ahead for such a long time. Oh no, Swarm hosts are going to lose quite a few of them. The Locusts, though, going to engage on this. Try and punish this bio for killing this hatchery. They are going to take down 1 Marine. And that's about it. 3-3 bio, too strong. Looks like Steven is going to get sick of dealing with these counterattacks. He's going to try and defend with Swarm Hosts and Infestors at home while attacking the front. Oh my god, the buyer's just going to go for the base trade. There's Infestors here though. Oh my god, Hydras are there as well. He realized he accidentally built Hydras. He's not allowed to use those. So in true good sportsmanship, he burrows the Hydralisks. And we move on. GG, well played. Thank you, Steven, for being ridiculous and constantly making just ridiculous, weird shit happen in the iCast Your Freaking Awesome Replay Challenge. We're going to be going on to game number 2, guys. Just taking a glance over at chat, see what's happening. And let's dive into map number 2. All right, spawning down here in the bottom right-hand side. I believe this would be the guy who's submitted the replay, as he is a regular. It is Circanius. With a cute doggy. And spawning up here in the top left-hand side, our Blue Protoss player, it is Nye. And already Circanius. Yeah, okay. That works, I guess. So he's gone double extractor trick. He's squeezed out 2 extra drones, and he's just doing a 16 work rush. Nye spots it. Nye sees what's going on. Okay, let's go to Nye's camera. I got to see how Nye reacts to this. Oh my god, he's just waiting for Nexus money? Oh my god, he didn't notice. He didn't pay attention. He didn't watch his probe. Oh my god. He has no idea. What the hell? Yeah, he's like hiding his probe, thinking there's a single drone coming. And only now he's like, oh my god, there's nothing there. Oh my god, man. Build probes. You need to build probes right now. Yeah, drones are better than probes. He's only got 16. He's going to need good micro here. He's going to need the sickest micro. Can he pull it off? Circanius coming in hardcore. These drones are hungry. They want to force a fight. They want to force a fight right now. They know Nye has more money and can be building more probes. But Nye is freezing up under the pressure. He's not actually doing it. 1 probe already goes down. The probe's getting surrounded. Circanius dies on top. He's already killed 3 or 4 probes. He hasn't lost a single one. And oh my god, Nye does build 1 more probe there, but only 1. He's got 500 minerals. He can kill up 10 more probes potentially. But okay, he's going to try and fight back here. He's going to try and take the engagement. 1 last valiant stand from these probes. 2 more probes coming in from behind. They're going to try and reinforce. Will it be enough? He's actually got a nice concave there, but it looks like the drone numbers are superior. They are starting to break through. The probes start to fall. There are still 8 drones left standing, and every single probe has gone down. And it looks like, at the end of the day, Circanius manages to make it happen with the drone rush. Taps on out. GG. Oh my god. And people say that doesn't work anymore. People say it doesn't work anymore. I mean, hell, we saw a 6-pool work in the Wings of Liberty Strategies daily, where someone literally... I can't remember who it was. It was Steven or someone else, but they